Good. Guess Matthew Tromp, LA Knight Riders. Whoever wants to go for your first question, please raise your hand and go for it. Okay, come to you after. Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, how's it going?
Congrats on your form the last couple of days, right? Yesterday, you hit 41 off 31, and today you hit 23 off 12, striking at a very high rate. How are you feeling about two things? One, how you found your sort of personal form and rhythm. And secondly, at the same time, the team has been struggling over the first couple of games. So what's going on the team front?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with personal. I mean, I've been on the bench for 2 years, riding the bench, absorbing everything from these experienced players, learning from these guys. And, I finally got my opportunity. The coaching staff backed me, Coach DJ Bravo, and, I've been given a clear role, clear plan, and I've tried to just execute what the coaches have told me to do. On the team front, I feel like we're all gelling well. We're all like a good vibe in the team. Just think we just need to execute better. I think everyone knows their role, but it's just small things that we need to do better. But I think in the coming days, when Holdau, captain, arrives, things will start clicking together and we'll start getting some wins for sure.
Noor Ahmed today also got 4 wickets. He was one of the highest wicket takers in the IPL. Why do you think he's so difficult to pick? Because he's a young guy but having a lot of success in T20 cricket.
Yeah, I think he's just very experienced. He knows where to bowl and he's consistent. He doesn't really miss. I felt like he didn't give us anything today, and we had to force it a bit, and that what cost us a bit today.
Okay. So, hi, Hemant from Indica News.
Hi.
Tough loss. One question about Narayan. I mean, even in IPL, he opens the innings and goes up. Is there any reason he comes so far down?
I don't make decisions in the team. I'm a young guy. But yeah, I think just team dynamics. We got Hales and Fletcher up front, and they're 2 of the best in the world. So I think our coaching staff is backing them to do the job, and not needing Narayan up front. But I don't make the decisions in the team. So
Yes.
Matt Archon Mehta from Crickbuzz on air. So when you came to the crease, Knight Riders were already in a difficult positions, and your 23 runs helped them, with some sort of a momentum. Talk to us to your mindset when walking down the field. You said coach gave you clear instructions, but then post that, Narayan and Russell fell very quickly and just lost the momentum. So talk to us about your mindset and then the frustration that led.
Yeah, I think the way I played yesterday, I was very disappointed in the way I came. I was very negative when I walked into the crease. I know I got a few boundaries at the end of the innings, but today I was just trying to be positive from ball one, attack the bowlers a bit, use my feet. I try to use my feet, just go at the bowlers a bit, put the bowlers under pressure. And yeah, that's what, the coaches told me to do, so I just try to execute that.
Yeah. I'll come back.
Matthew, Peter, Neil Penn with Newsbreak now. You talked about absorbing lessons from the rest of the squad, being on the bench for the last few years, but your brother Joshua has been part of the TSK setup, and he obviously got a lot of opportunities last year, including making that half century towards the end of the season. What have you learned from soaking and picking his brain to absorb anything you can from him as your twin brother?
Yeah, no, he's my best friend. My brother's my best friend. We do everything together. We train every day together. So, I've just asked him about his experience, how he felt going out to bat, what lessons he learned, and he gave some advice to me. Just told me to play my game really though. But yeah, no, he's helped a lot with small little things, and it's been awesome to have a brother along with us on this journey.
Swapnil, Bad Ball USA. Many congratulations, firstly.
Thanks.
You've been waiting for your chance and you finally get it. You show the whole world what you're capable of. I have a question about your parents. Your mom is sitting upstairs wearing a TSK hat and an LKR shirt. Both her sons are playing twins today, showing everybody what they're capable of too. How's the atmosphere at home? And you both give a very good Father's Day present to your dad today.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk to us about
Yeah,
your
no.
and the family and everybody.
Yeah, no, me and my brother, we celebrate each other's success. We'll never, wish bad on each other, or even though on the field we want to take each other's heads off and, beat the other one as much as we can, but we also celebrate the successes and the losses. Well, don't celebrate the losses, but we learn from the losses together, and the losses for him hurts just as much as the losses would be for me. So yeah, and my parents, you know, it's tough as parents to pick sides, but I was playing today and my brother wasn't, so I'm sure they were definitely on the LAKO side, but you know, hopefully in the final we can meet again and, you know,
Wish you all the
be
best.
playing. Thank you.
Smith Patel from Crick Buzz.
Hi.
So I've seen over the past 2-3 seasons in the minor league, you've been played as a bowling all-rounder in a way at Houston Hurricanes as well, and elsewhere in the other domestic competitions. What sort of work did you put in since the past 12 months that you've now been interested at such a position, at such a batting order with the LAKR?
Yeah, I mean, I think I give it also to my like youth in South Africa. I grew up batting as an opening batter, so I mean I've played in top of the order a lot before. So just drawing on that experience, but also, you know, I've been putting in a lot of work on my batting. You know, trying to hone in small little skills that I felt like I needed to work on, and you know, I'm glad that it's finally starting to pay off a little bit.
Dave Bishops from The Independent.
Hi.
You're playing at Oakland, the Coliseum, a famed facility. How has the environment been here? You've got some temperature extremes from daytime to nighttime. The winds come up as the afternoon goes long. The winds start changing. The sun. There are some potential difficulties in fighting off the sun. Can you speak to the environment here and how you and your team have adapted and adjusted and tried to play through it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when our team walked into the stadium yesterday, we were amazed, all of us. Like, it was really awesome. I had goosebumps on my arms. It was like, this is incredible playing cricket here. So, yeah, I mean, obviously it's a different field to what we're normally playing on. It's a little weird shaped, but you know, all in all, it's felt really good. Obviously, the sun on the one end is a bit of a glare, so a couple of us were just speaking about it, and we had to be aware of that. But yeah, no, it's been awesome. Wind's always a factor in cricket, and you're always gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, no, it's been awesome to play here.
I was also going to ask about the venue, but I mean, it sounds like there are plans to make this a more permanent site going forward for cricket. What do you think about
Yeah, no, I think it's incredible. I think we're all loving it so far. We all think it's an incredible stadium, as you can see by the game so far. High scoring, which is always good in cricket, and there's also something in it for the bowlers as well. So it feels like it's a fair game for both sides, and you know, everybody's excited for the future at this ground.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.